Good morning, friends. Happy Wednesday, March 22nd. Crystal here from Find Your Road Home with today's 3-card reading. Please remember, the first card is always for you. The second card, always for someone else. That someone else might be a stranger, a friend, a loved one. And the third card is something to remember or watch for. All right. So today we have an interesting Wednesday reading. When we have it, to me, these are tough cards. So when we have a tough reading like this, I just like to remind everyone that I really do pull the cards very randomly. Today was one of those days where I pulled from 3 separate places in the deck, just to really try to make sure I didn't do 3 in a row from the top. I tried to follow feeling. So yeah, anyway. So the message for you today, the message for you is ugly, U-G-L-Y. Yeah, every time I spell that, I do the same thing you just did. U-G-L-Y, you ain't got no alibi, you ugly. Okay, so I always do that, and I'm sorry that it's not as bouncy as usual. Ugly is a toll, okay? So ugly is telling us that we are doing something that's not us, that's not normal. Yeah, and we just need to stop, okay? It is an immediate stop. It is a toll. If we don't stop whatever it is, typically it's you're acting ugly in some kind of way. It is water, so it's usually about your emotions, and so you're doing something that's not okay. Maybe you're projecting onto someone else. Maybe it's you're not handling things the way you normally would, and you need to stop and regroup for a second. How do you normally handle this thing? Yeah, I don't know what it is. And it is about the past. So something previous, that's just ugly. And you really just need to quit it. Okay. So just stop whatever it is. I want you to note that it's explosive. So the image is, it's like a radioactive cloud. Okay. So the nuclear bomb went off and there's the cloud and the fallout. Okay, so picture it like that. So to me, ugly was like an overreaction, a ridiculous overreaction from emotions. Okay, and it's not something that you normally would have done, but you're in this crazy emotional state and this is how you reacted. Okay, this is just that reminder to quit it. And if we don't quit it, there will be a cost. Okay. I think we all get that. Like if we continually act inappropriately emotionally, then people aren't going to want to be around us. That makes sense. All right. The reason I pointed out the contrast of that one with the picture is because the message for someone else today is iced, I-C-E-D. And it's a picture of like Beauty and the Beast. It's a rose and it's frozen. Okay. So it's this most beautiful thing and it's just all frozen up. Okay. So iced is a reminder. Let me go look because I looked it up before I came and I want to make sure I state it correctly. I don't like to say things wrong, especially when I'm personally in an emotional place. So I don't want to misspeak. So while I'm pulling that up, iced is a toll road. Okay. So it means that there will be a cost associated with this if we don't do it. Of course, my technology is going slow as could be. It is an immediate stop. So we need to stop what we're doing immediately to resolve the situation. It is a past. So it's another looking at the past. And it is also emotions. Okay. All right. So here we are. We are at iced. Come on. All right. So iced is telling us that, or telling our friend that something's not right. Okay. So ugly is we're doing something wrong. And iced is they feel like something's not right. Okay. And they don't quite know what it is. They could, but they don't. And so they're trying to figure it out. It's probably about the past. It's probably about emotions, Whatever it is, they need to immediately stop. Okay? Whatever it is, they immediately need to stop. And it's really just that something's just not right. And if you stop for a second and you think about Beauty and the Beast and that whole movie and how that transpired, something was not right. Like it was things that they couldn't control that weren't right. Now, here's the thing. They need to feel whatever this is. Okay. Our friends, family, whomever it is, they need to feel whatever this things just aren't right is. My hope is that it will thaw. Okay. We've got to move through it to get to the other side. I know, right? We got to move through it to get to the other side. Now, we don't want to use these uglies to help us thaw it because that's not a good kind of mix. Okay. I really feel like universe is just telling us that, yeah, our emotions are going to be all over the place, and we need to be careful. Okay. So there is a cost with this one. I feel like with this one that we have to allow it. So this one, we have to change it. We have to change it. This one, our friend has to allow it and move through. And if we don't, I think then there will be a cost. Like if we sit there with the blow dryer trying to thaw it out, that's where the cost is going to come. Like we just have to move through it and it will naturally thaw. Okay. I know. I hate emotions too. Like seriously. All right. The third card, the remember or watch for today, an opportunity. This one's a little more positive, thank goodness. So this one is full. And full is letting us know that our heart is so full. Like it's kind of like, you know, how you feel very happy after you've had a really good meal. Well, your heart is really full right now and you feel really happy and you want to share what makes you happy and what helps you with other people. That's what full is about. Full is about us going out there and sharing those things that we have found that make us satiated, that help us feel like we've resolved things, like we know and we're happy and we love. Okay. That's what full is all about. Now, I want to show the beautiful contrast. Full is not about past. Full is about future and full is about change. Okay. So that's where the positive from it is coming. It is a highway and it is a go. So as soon as you recognize the thing that makes you feel full, you will fly. Okay. And then last but not least, it is a passion. It is a fire. So use that and project that positive out there. Don't get hung up in all of the ugly and the emotions and the past. Stay focused on the future and how you can share your love and light with other people. All right. So on this wacky Wednesday, make sure you go out there with kindness, do nice things for other people. You never know when something crazy is going to happen. We never know what folks are experiencing. And if all else fails, give somebody a hug today because I am pretty sure they need it. Love you. Have a fabulous day.